You know, I've never actually owned a real GoPro camera. I have a ton of third-party ones.
March 2020. 31 days the world is not likely to soon forget.
So I got a new dash cam today. Yep, the My Gecko Gear Orbit. Smartwatch time. Yep, smartwatch time.
All right, so I'm gonna go outside and show you the bike.
We are doing a gimbal today. Yep, little phone gimbal. All right, so it's been a little bit of time since you and I did a kind of in this week, what's happened in the past week. All right, my friends, so we are looking at a TV box, Android TV box. So I've been looking for a new mouse. I don't know why it's so hot in this room. So I don't know how I want to do this video. I've been thinking about doing this video for like the last 2 weeks, because it's been 2 weeks now since I put in my resignation with Apple, so that's Apple Retail. New microphone, and this one I have good feelings. So I'm a big fan, I guess, of trying things that get advertised like crazy. All right, my friends, so we made it. We all made it through 2020. Yep, it's January 1st, 2021. And it's awesome to see you guys here, to know that, you know, 2020 didn't keep us down. And I know that it's been a difficult year for a lot of people everywhere. You know, 2020 was hard on a lot of us physically, was hard on a lot of us financially, was hard on probably a good chunk of us mentally and emotionally, and my hope is, of course, that 2021 slowly lets us get back into some form of normalcy so that we can continue forward. But you guys are here today, which means, you know, we made it, and that's huge. So you know, a few things I just wanted to talk about this past year in regards to us here, to me primarily. You know, it's probably the biggest year for me in regards to change, and I almost want to say that because of what happened, I'm gonna look back on it kind of in a positive, in a way, not to take away any of the negative things, because sometimes if we look at the negativity of things and reflect on it, we can hopefully see something positive or take away something positive in regards to it. And for me, you know, when March came around, the year started off pretty normal. And 2020 for me was a year that I was really going to try to focus a lot on this YouTube channel, see where we could take it. And it was doing its thing, you know, slowly but surely, which was excellent. March came around, and of course I was working at Apple at the time, and all the retail stores shut down. We all went into lockdown. Pretty much everywhere in the world kind of went into lockdown. And you know, as I look back on it now, was it hard? Yeah, it was, you know, having that level of isolation, especially for someone whose job was interacting with people all the time. That move into isolation could have been, and actually was, quite difficult. But looking back on it now, I see the positivity in it, because it allowed me to really focus on this YouTube channel and see, you know, if I could do, you know, a video a day, and if I could do it continuously, and see if this was something that I really enjoyed doing daily. And it was. For us, where we live in Ontario, I think it was June, I want to say May or June, that everything kind of started coming back again. And that's where I noticed a few things. You know, having to be part-time at work and do this, I was putting in 60 to 80 hours a week, and it was just too much. So I had a lot of burnout happening. So there was a big burnout, and I really had to start to try to make a decision as to which way I kind of wanted to go. So at the end of August, I actually took leave from work for a month. So I took leave from work, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna figure this out. And after a lot of talking with, you know, family, and especially my wife Mary, we decided the best thing for me was to walk away from Apple and focus on this, focus on things that I really enjoy doing, focus on stuff that I love providing and giving me a little bit of a creative outlet, and also being able to kind of hang out with you guys and to be able to, you know, use this as a social intake for me, even though I don't physically get to interact with you guys. But being able to read your comments and things like that is always super awesome. So yeah, October 24th, I believe it was, of this year, I made that huge change to leave Apple after 11 years. And it was a really difficult for me decision. But looking back at it now, that, you know, two and a bit months have gone by, it's without question by far the best thing that I could have ever done at all. So again, it's really important for us to, you know, kind of look back at some of that stuff that we originally see, I think, as negative, and see if there was some form of positivity in there somewhere. Hopefully there was, and 2020 wasn't just a complete, you know, washout or complete please let that just go away. And it may have been, I don't know. But 2021, what does that mean for us? Well, I'm going to continue doing what we've been doing, you know, the tech reviews, and, you know, whenever I see some tech news that I think is warranted for you guys. One of the big things for me is that I'm not constrained anymore. Working for Apple, I had a lot of constraints as to what I was allowed to do socially online in regards to things like training and products that I could talk about. So that's all gone. So sky's the limit now to what I can work with. So the hope is that I can interact or work with some bigger brands, which would be fantastic, both for us and for you. And one of the things that I am definitely going to be doing this year, because a lot of you may have heard, or when you watched the I Left Apple video, you know, I was a trainer for Apple. It was one of those positions that I solely was there to teach people how to use, you know, Apple computers and Apple iPhones and iPads and software and stuff like that. So I think what I'm going to do, and it may actually start tonight, possibly, maybe, if not, maybe tomorrow, I'm going to be releasing evening videos. And those evening videos will be an evening here in North America. Training. So I want to get back around doing those training videos, especially in around like beginner stuff. you know, and we'll move forward for sure, but we're going to start off in the beginners, really show people how to use their products, how the products are built. And I bought a Windows computer. Yeah, I did. I bought a Windows computer, and you guys will see it. It's supposed to be delivered possibly sometime this week, maybe. And as I learn that machine, because again, I'm not hugely familiar with the Windows world, as I learn that, I'm going to be bringing those to you as well. So we're going to open up the world, again, evening videos here in North America, probably mornings elsewhere. Training. Yeah, we're going to get into training, see if we can play around. And this is something I encourage you guys in the comments, if you're watching those, to leave, because, you know, I'm going to run out of ideas on what to talk about. So if you have certain things, even if you know how to do them and you think that would be a good training video, please let me know, because I'd be more than happy to make it. All right, guys, January 1st, 2021. This is going to be a big year. We had a big growth in 2020, which was great, and we hope that 2021 is even more so. All right, guys, I want to thank you again for all your support over the past years, if you've been watching longer than the past year, and look forward to all those new viewers that are coming this year. All right, my friends, I'm going to leave you there. Enjoy the year. I'm so happy that you made it through 2020 safe and sound, and we'll see you guys next video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the little bell, do it up, and we'll see you guys next video. Later, my friends.